casket.
Out of the ring, what's his plan here? Oh, right to the back of the neck, what a blow.
Good night.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Plummeting face first on top of the casket.
Going for a power slam, slips down from behind into an inverted DDT.
Oh, God. Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. He's starting to struggle here.
And the only thing on Roman's mind is to mount more punishment.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this matchup? What will give either superstar the edge to closing the casket lid?
It's all going to come down to who has the killer instinct. Who's willing to take a deep dive into a dark place? Sinister actions are the only way to survive.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want. Ooh. And he slides him back to the mat. Oh no, into the casket!
Close the lid and it's over.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And what's he looking for here?
He grabbed a shovel. He is looking to do as much damage as humanly possible here. An agile escape.
Face first off the knee. Ah, jeez. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
What a reversal by Reigns. Caught in a bad position here.
Uh-oh. No! And attacking above the shoulders has become the strategy here.
Oh, that hurt. No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Grabbing a bat, and here I am without any peanuts.
Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
Rapid fire rights over and over.
You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. Vicious right forearm.
Getting him into the corner.
Oh, look at this. The Muay Thai training really showing off here. Ooh! Look at that gash on the face of Reigns.
And misses on the springboard.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And returning to the ring.
The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
And there was some force on that move.
He's looking for some sort of respite, unable to get out of the ring.
He doesn't want to be hung up in the bottom rope like that.
Bang! Drive-by. Reigns exemplifying dominance there.
Right on target with no remorse whatsoever.
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This ends now.
No time to waste now. He's got to get him inside that casket as soon as possible.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. He's back into the ring.
Real European uppercut.
Oh, blow to the bread basket. And the Tribal Chief really having to acknowledge the offense directed right at him at this point.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
That was nasty. Able to interrupt the attack.
Reigns in the corner, ready to strike.
The spear by Reigns.
Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Doing their best to try and close the casket. And just like that, they have won the casket match.
I can't believe it. What a battle.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
We have our brave winner in this grueling casket match.
The things you have to do, the depths of your soul you need to dig into in order to win a casket match. I don't envy this superstar at all.
Here we go. It's time for a casket match, one of the most sinister matches in our industry. In order to win this match, you have to force your opponent into the casket and trap them inside.
This match is not for the faint of heart. Just to get in the ring for this kind of contest takes a ton of guts.
Well, there's no countouts or disqualifications in this match, so running away is still a viable strategy at this point.
Oh, and Roman fights back.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
To the outside.
This could get wild. A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon. Oh!
Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh.
Back suplex!
Spine crushing.
There is nothing but malicious intent when you deal damage out on the apron.
Bam! Down he goes.
Thrown back in under the ropes. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Oh no, come on, don't use a sledgehammer. Think of the children.
Great reversal.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
And an answer for the big dog. Any tips for keeping yourself out of that casket when you're competing in this kind of match, Corey?
Yeah, when you need to, run away. I'm not kidding. Keeping a healthy distance between you and your potential final resting place is the best thing you can do sometimes.
Oh, just like that. Bang! On top of the casket.
These two competitors keeping a safe amount of distance between one another. Oh, a sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
He avoids the damage. Able to sidestep it.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here? Right now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does.
Whip back into the ring. What's he hoping to find down there?
Oh no, now that he has the kendo stick, I definitely do not want to be in his path of destruction.
Into the casket they go.
Oh no, rest in pieces.
Can they clip?
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. He climbs into the ring. Reversal. That's absolute power with a vertical suplex. Big counter from Reigns. Oh, the power. And that was a well-executed attack.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Hard whip into the corner.
Shotgun drop kick. Reigns once again proving his absolute dominance there. Close the lid and it's over.
Trying to force the casket closed.
They did it! They survived for now!
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
Oh man, he is fired up now.
Big boot!
Kimura lock applied.
And look at this. Kimura lock. Nowhere to go but perhaps. Oh, my God. They broke out of it. Great strength being shown here. He gets back into the ring.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Climbing up to the top now.
He's lining him up.
From the top, all the way to the outside. It doesn't matter if you're on the outside of the ring. There is no place safe when you face such a risk taker. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Roman Reigns is having his way. 2 suplexes. A third on the way.
A powerful grip by Roman.
He's in a bad way, guys.
He needs to get himself some room to regroup fast.
He's taking this to the floor now. What a clothesline.
Uh-oh.
And Reigns reverses. Uh-oh. And Reigns got turned around there.
Oh no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to fall.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent...
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And this match will head back to the ring. And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries. Oh, with authority!
Fireman's carry. Up and
5! He might be moments away from taking that eternal nap. Just have to get him to the casket and shut the lid.
over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over. Trying to close the lids.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He'll head to the ring.
What a spear by Reigns.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Gets inside the ring.
Punch.
You have to imagine we're hitting the late stages of this matchup. Who's going to dig deeper at this point?
They might just take that extra push, that extra inch further to...
Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this.
And just eating a knee on the reversal.
Kendo stick impact. Now that'll do some serious damage.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He returns to the ring.
The Kimura. Kimura lock cinched in with body wrap. This could be...
And the anguish on his face continues. Tapping out isn't going to save him here.
Lining up Reigns. Opportunities like this rarely open up. Fireman's carry. Up and... 5!
If there was a time to try to get him in the casket, this would have to be it.
Not the position you want to be in right now.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed and the mat...
Doing their best to try and close the casket. And the lid has been shut.
R.I.P.
Here is your winner.
Final finally, the carnage of this casket match has come to an end.
A petrifying final moments to this match. Watching someone...
This is a match type that no sane superstar ever wants to go through. Casket match, brutality, savagery, absolute terror. All of those are considered positive qualities to have in a match like this.
Anything goes, all in service of tossing your opponent into the casket and shutting the lid tight.
We could be witnessing someone's funeral tonight. Oh, my goodness, what a knee strike. Punch right in the head.
Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now.
With a series of forearms.
And here we go. The Boston.
Way to power out the Boston crowd.
Clothesline. We know there are no rules. We know you have to incapacitate your opponent. But how do you battle with the casket so near?
You can't obsess over your own mortality. If you get distracted thinking about the great beyond, you'll find yourself in the back of a hearse by the end of the night.
There was some power behind that punch.
Unpacks a well-placed punch.
He's absorbed some damage already.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, this steel chair. And just look at the damage to Reigns' face.
Position here. And the hesitation to deliver an attack ends up being costly. Planning on what to do next.
Scoop slam.
Uh-oh. Defiant counter to Reigns.
Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid, win this thing, win it! They did it! They survived for now!
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
This one is headed outside, guys.
Good gravy, what a body block.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
Oh, a big boot. Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No!
And slamming him down into a powerbomb.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.